to turn on the light at night, and everything is working smoothly with the lights off. This is very special and particular thing, and you are all welcome to come and see it.
现在请记者举手提问。
Now the floor is open to questions.
凤凰卫视记者提问。
From Phoenix TV.
好的，谢谢把第一个问题给我。凤凰卫视记者提问，问的是吴彦生代表，想问的是关于中国航天发展未来的新计划。我们都知道，从天宫嫦娥到天问西河，中国航天是在一步步地创造着一步步的新的历史。想问下一步未来会如何进行和结合中国早日的让中国建成一个航天强国？
谢谢你的问题。
Thank you.
就像你所说的，
As you
进入新
mentioned,
时代。
In this new era, China's space industry has made historical achievement, such as the carrier rockets. Since the 18th National Congress, there are altogether 274 launches that is made successfully, and since the 19th Congress, there are 119 successful launches, accounting for 43.2% of the total launches of the Long March series. And this has made us become a major space power in this regard, and has become one of the world's leading space powers. As you know, this year we will complete the construction of China's space station. And we have completed the transposition of the space module at the end of September, and is ready to dock with the module. And we have also completed the last segment of the T configuration of the space station and the Mengtian module, and the preparation for the CZ-5V carrier rocket have gone smoothly. And everything is now ready to set off. By the end of this month, we will be ready to set off the Mengtian module for return and for launch, return, and docking. And before the end of this year, we'll also launch the Tianzhou 5 cargo spaceship and the Shenzhou 15 manned spaceship to carry out in-orbit handover of 6 astronauts, and will be working at the space station simultaneously. In terms of the future plans, we will make the following efforts. First, we will further improve our ability to enter space. We will be maximizing the capacity of the launch vehicles. Therefore, we will be upgrading this generation of launch vehicles, especially the manned launch vehicles and the carrier rockets, as well as heavy lift launch vehicles. And second, we will continue to carry out major space projects such as the manned lunar exploration, the construction of lunar scientific research base, and the return of the collection and return of sample from Mars, as well as implementation of asteroid probe, so as to make bigger strides in terms of space exploration. Third, in order to achieve a higher level of self-reliance, we have set up the CASC, focusing on the research in terms of fundamental research, artificial intelligence, advanced exploration, materials, and these are frontier fields of research. This will also help us to contribute to the community of shared destiny for mankind. In the 20th National Congress, General Secretary Xi has put forward the major task to build us into one of the biggest space powers in the world, and we will continue to stay committed to this cause and to realize the space dream of the Chinese people. And we believe that our dream will be achieved very soon in the future. Thank you. Next question, please.
请中央广播电视总台记者提问。
With CMG.
谢谢主持人。
Thank you. With CMG and CCTV, my question goes to Ms. Zhu Ming. Over the past decades, you have witnessed this industrialization and digitalization and their convergence in China. And what kind of changes does it bring to China, do you think? Thank you for the question. As a researcher in the field of industry and IT, in the past 10 years, I can see that I can witness this wave of digitalization sweeping across the land of China and making every industrial chain cell of the world's largest manufacturer country closely connected. I'd like to use two key words to describe these profound changes that have taken place. The first is restructuring. It's not about building something from zero. It is about improving that already exists so that it can turn for the better. It can be more efficient. It can be of better quality and more environmentally friendly. Let me give you an example. There is this traditional company that has made a smart manufacturer workshop, and this kind of connectivity between different equipment and production chain has helped the production efficiency of the enterprise improved by about 30%, and also the pollution has been reduced by 25%, and the PM 2.5 in the city is down by 15%. So it's a win-win situation for both the economy as well as the reporter. And this will help the traditional enterprises to become better and more environmentally friendly. The second key word is resilience. Digitalization can sure help our supply chain to become stronger. Last year, due to multiple factors, our international transportation has met some impediment. However, there is one company that quickly swept through tens of thousands of routes and have this power to calculate millions of combinations to identify the best alternative routes. At the time, the average delay time for the logistic companies is about more than a month. But for this company, the time of delay has been reduced by about 50%. This will also help the enterprises to become more risk resilient. And actually, in the current time, almost all of China's company is undergoing digital revolution. And this has helped us to build a very sound base for digitalization of the whole country. We are now also researching on our own technological route and transformation structure. The enterprises are also exploring new possibilities and discover their own weaknesses to make up for them. And they have put forward different plans. I believe that is due to this synergy that's been formed that make it possible for China to realize digital transformation. And it also would make us confident to stay at the front line and the starting line with other developed countries. The 20th National Congress has made it clear that the primary task is high-quality development and the real economy, as well as this new type of industrialization. Digitalization is an indispensable part to that notion. So as a scientific researcher, we will surely speed up innovation in this cause to meet new challenges and to encounter and address the challenges with the enterprises so as to contribute to the realization of a strong digital country and digital China. Thank you. Next question, please.
请科技日报记者提问。
With Technology Daily.
谢谢主持人，我来自科技日报。我的问题提给张连刚代表。张代表您好，您刚才提到青岛港已经建成了世界上最先进的自动化码头。
successfully built the most advanced automated terminal or worth in the world. So can you share us more stories in this regard? Thank you for the question. Speaking of self-innovation, I have some good news to share with you. Not long ago, we have successfully developed this new generation of intelligent control system, and with which we broke the world record for automated terminal handling efficiency for the 9th time. In fact, we know that the road to self-innovation is not easy, or this road to independent innovation is a daunting task for us. But in the past, when we are trying to go abroad to learn some lessons from the other countries, we are limited in many ways. Sometimes we even cannot get off the vehicles to take pictures, and we have to hire their experts to come to train us or to realize this kind of technological transfer. This has made us feel that we have to rely on ourselves. We need to do it on our own. And when they heard the news, they were mocking that the chance of success of you doing this on your own is 0. And we were deeply hurt, and I think this just makes us want to do it more. We want to prove that this is the chance to do that. It's not 0. We can do it. Because the automated terminal system is a very huge and complex system. There are a lot of problems to be addressed. We have held more than 3,000 technological seminars. We are carrying out discussions sometimes over the night. We have been made many failing attempts, and sometimes even to the point of collapsing. However, we stuck with it. In the end, not only did we did it, but it's more advanced and smarter than the other countries. In the 20th National Congress, General Secretary Xi pointed out that we need to depend on technology and education to rejuvenate the nation. And we will bear that in mind, and to keep on our journey ahead, we focus on the key energies, the key topics and notions, and to make breakthroughs in the future. We build our country into a strong country with advanced transportation and maritime transportation. Thank you.
我们看到这一组的3位代表，分别是我们来自建设航天强国、数字中国和交通强国
We know that we have representatives from the aerospace industry, from the transportation, as well as digital industry, and they are outstanding representatives of different businesses and sectors. And it's a great opportunity for them to communicate with each other as well, I believe. Thank you.
好，谢谢。好，我们请上下一组的代
Next,
表。
let's give the floor to the second group of delegates. Welcome.
好，我们请这一组的4位党代表先
There
做
are
自
four
我介绍。
delegates. Self-introduction, please. Delegate Yang Xingquan.
大家好，我叫杨。
Hello everyone, my name is Yang Xingquan. I come from the Yazhou seed area, and then I studied genetic breeding in my college years, and I worked in this field for 20 more years. Why did I prefer seeds? Because seeds are believed to be the chips of agriculture. To solve the issue of food security, we must get to the core technologies of seed industry. 3 years ago, Hainan Free Trade Port planned to build such a Silicon Valley for the crop breeding in the south in an endeavor to have the provenance, autonomy, and control, and self-reliance in technologies. That was appealing to me. I came here in 2021, and in 1 year's time, our Yazhou Seed Lab was established. Now, 76 leading project teams and 22 academic innovative teams settle down here. On April the 10th, General Secretary Xi inspected our lab. He pointed out, we must further carry forward the spirits of the previous generation of technicians like Yuan Longping to solve the issue of seeds. Mr. Yuan Longping has contributed greatly to food security in China and the world. His test field was located in our breeding base, so the idol is just there, and we must give further play to such arduous spirit and innovative spirit of the previous agricultural scientists and develop our lab into a seed innovative highlight. In the 20th National Congress report, General Secretary Xi Jinping pointed out that we must build the core state of this industry and hold on to our own football, and that pointed out the way forward. That's very encouraging. In our future work, the seed industry practitioners must keep on the good work and try to win a turnaround for the seed industry and contribute more to the national food security. Thank you. Hello everyone, my name is Liu Xiuxiang. I am a rural teacher in Guizhou, and I was also the prototype of the story in 2008 about a college student carrying his mother to the campus. After graduation in 2012, I came back as a village teacher, helping more children to change their destiny through education. In 10 years' time, I was lucky to participate in the development of my hometown, and I witnessed the transformation. My village fellowmen got rid of poverty, and children in the mountainous areas got access to premium education. I am convinced that we must be deeply rooted down in order to spring up. So, educating in the rural areas was my mission, and I hope to deliver satisfactory education to people. Thank you. My name is Shi Yulian. I come from Jinping Nationality Township of Jiangxi Province. In 2012, with the party and the government support, I became a college student at 40 years age. And in Jiangxi Agriculture University, I studied agriculture technologies and management, and I heard for the first time direct seeding. That's not live streaming. It's about sowing the rice seeds in the field. Previously, it took us about 1 day to sow 1 mu land. But now with the technology, we can accomplish that task in 10 minutes. So I started the work. In the beginning, people don't believe me, and their seedlings were turning green while my field was still bare. People were kidding me. You know how to sow the land? You only know how to sow the grasses. So in the harvesting time, I had a bumper year. I had a big pile of grains, and people looked at me differently. I benefited from technology, and it's not enough. I have to share that benefit with others. From choosing the seeds to sprouting to sowing, all of the remainders were shared by me with everyone else. And I took the lead in building a cooperative for the premium rice so that we can disseminate the direct sowing technology to surrounding counties and cities. Now, we have basically realized mechanization from sowing to harvesting, and the drones were used for spraying the pesticides. Now, a farmer as I am, I can manage 1,000 mu of land. According to General Secretary Xi, in the past 10 years, I have realized my dream as a part of China Dream, and I must further take the lead and honor the commitments to the 20th National Congress so that we can have food security, and then we will be relieved. Thank you. Hello everyone. I am the party secretary of Saihanba Mechanized Forest Farm in Hebei Province. I'm very excited and exhilarated. Saihanba is a miniature of green development. Now it's called the origin of rivers, hometown of clouds, a flowery world, and an ocean of forests. 60 years ago, when we were first initiated, we were a bare and sandy desert. 3 generations remained true to their mission and sacrificed, treated every tree like their children, and created an immense forest miracle. We always remember that in August 2021, General Secretary visited Sahanba and used a telescope to look over 1 million mu of forest farm. He urged us to protect, cultivate, and manage this hard-won result, and we will bear that in mind and establish more achievements in this new journey. Thank you, Delegate An Changming. And in the interest of time, we allow 2 questions for this group.
请人民日报记者提问。
People's Daily.
好，谢谢主持人。
Thank
人民
you.
日报人民网记者。
From
我
People's
想问
Daily,
来自贵州
my
的代表
question
刘
goes
秀祥。
to Liu 秀
10几
祥.
年前，你一手拉着在身后
10
乖乖
years
跟着的
ago,
母亲，一手
you
将
dragged
巨
your
大的
mother
编织袋
behind you
拥在心前。
and also shoulder
代
a great
母求
burden on
学的
you.
故事感动了无数人。
Your
那时
story
你
of
说自己
carrying your
最大
mother
的梦
to
想就是走出
school
大山。
was
为
touching,
什么
and you
在大
said
学
your
毕业
biggest
后
dream
你又
was to go out
重
of
回大山？
hills. Why did you
你在
return
帮助了
to
很
the
多大山
mountainous
里的孩
areas?
子考上了大学。
You helped
那么对
many
于未
kids
来
to go
你
to
又是
college.
如何
And
设
what's
想
your plan for the future?
非常感谢您的提问。我的成长道路要
Thank you for the
特殊一些
question.
因为
My
在我
story
4岁
was
的时候，
special
我父亲就去世了。
Because my
母亲
father
又患
passed
病
away
生
when I
活
was
不能自
4,
理
and my mother
我
was
从
sick
小
and
就
couldn't
一
support
边照顾
herself.
母亲，
I had
一
to
边
take
上
care of my
学。
mother while going
我
to
最
school,
大的愿望
and
就
my
是
biggest
要
hope
走出大山
was，to get out of
把
the
我母亲
hills
的病给治好，
and
给她一
offer
个
a comfortable
安稳的家。
home for my mother
在社会各界的关
and
心
make
和
her
帮助下
happy and
，2008年
sound.
我考
With
上
the
了
support
山东的大
of
学
the，
我
society,
就带着我
I
母
was
亲
admitted
到
to
了
a
山东。
university in Shandong in
在大学期间，我努力
2008,
的学习，并
and I
光
took
荣
my
地加
mother
入了
with
中
me.
国共产
I
党。
studied
在
hard
2012年大学
and
毕业，
was
留在了
a
山
party
东工
member,
作。
and I
当时
retained
有
in
许多企
Shandong
业
to
给出了
work
高
in
薪，最
2012
高的
upon
给到了
graduation.
年薪55万。
The highest
其实当
salary
年我的
was
想法是很简单的，只要我和母亲
550,000
在
per
外面
year
有
back
吃
then.
有穿，我就把多余的钱
My
寄回
thought
老
was
家去，
simple. As long
帮助
as
那些需要的
me
孩
and my
子。
mother could feed
但
ourselves,
是
I
没
will
多久，
refer
我
all
在
of the
大学期
remaining
间曾
earnings
经资
back
助
home
的
to
3
help
个弟弟
those
妹妹，
needy
有
kids.
其中一个
But
妹
then
妹
one of
从老
my
家打
younger
来的电
sisters
话，
that
她
I
告诉我
founded called me
不读书
from
了，
hometown,
无论我怎样
saying
劝
that
说
she quitted
都
school.
没有用。
No matter what I
作为
said,
通过读
she
书
persisted.
改变命运的我而言，
I changed
深
my
切地感
destiny
受
through
到
education,
读书
and
的
I
重要
deeply
性。
felt
而
the
当时我
importance
的
of
家乡
education.
望摩县
But
是
then,
国家
in
级
Wangmo
的
County,
深度贫
my
困县，
hometown,
有
that
许
was
多百姓不
a
知道读
poverty-stricken
书的重
county.
要性，不
Many
愿意
common
送孩
people
子
didn't
去
understand
接
the
受
importance of
更
education,
高的教
so
育。所以那个时候我决定，
weren't
我一
willing
定
to set their
要回
children
到
to
我的家
school.
乡去从事教育，
I was
想
determined to
结
go
合
back
我自身的
in
经
the
历，
educational
去
undertaking.
引导孩子
And
们
with my
奋发
personal
向上，
example, I
努
would
力
love
学
to
习。
guide more
我在想，
kids
我只
to
要改
study
变一
hard.
个人的命运，
I thought,
我觉得
as
就
long
足
as
够
I
了。
can change
回到
one
家乡
destiny,
后，
that's fair enough.
我发现
So
孩子
after
们
coming back,
非常的自卑
I
和迷
found
茫，
that
他们根
the
本不知
kids
道
were
自
at
己
a
为
loss
什么要读书，读书
and
能够
they
给自己
lacked
带来什么。
self-confidence. They didn't know what education can bring to them.
很多孩子初三毕业后就外
After
出打工
graduation
或者
from
早早地
junior
结婚
high,
生子。
many of the kids would
于
choose to
是
get
为
married
了
or
能够
work
更好地
elsewhere
帮助到孩子们，
to better help
除了上
those
课之外，
kids. In
我发起
addition
了
to
助学走乡村
giving
行动，
lectures and
开
lessons,
展各
I
种形式
initiated
的
a village tour
励志演
campaign
讲，去
in
帮
different
助孩子们
forms.
去树
I
立自
give the
信心。
encouraging lectures
到
in
周末
order
的时
to
候，也会
instill
分
some
批制
confidence into the
带
kids.
孩子们到家
In
里
the
面去
weekends
亲
and
自做
holidays,
饭，给他
I
们
go
吃。
to the
目的
homes
是
of
想
those kids
让
and
他们
cook
去
for
改善
them.
生活，
I
也
hope
让
to
他们
help
感
them
受到
improve their
家的
life
温馨。
and
同
feel
时
the
在
warmth
课余
in
时
the
间、
home.
周末和假期都是骑着摩托车
Also,
去走村串
I
寨，
rode my motor
四处
and
劝
tour
学，
around the
希望他
village
们能
to
够来
lobby
到
the
学
kids
校
to
读
go to
书。
school.
但是一路也吃了不少的闭门羹，得不到
Of
家
course,
长的
I was
理解
rejected
和支
frequently.
持。
The
10年来，
parents and the kids
摩托车骑坏
lacked
了8辆，
understanding
但
and
是他
support of me. I have rode on 8 motors in those years to lobby the kids, but finally we successfully sent 1,800 kids back to school, and we also funded 4,200 poor students. In that past 10 years, with the increasing party and government investment in village education, my hometown has undergone great transformations in education. The most beautiful houses and the best environment could be found in schools. In 2012, there were only 70 students in my county that were admitted to colleges, but now in 2022, that number was 1,300. One college graduate can be found in one village at least. Wangmo County educational development is a miniature of education in Guizhou. Education completely cut off the intergenerational transmission of poverty and enabled kids in the mountainous areas to have better way out and more options. I believe that more of those college graduates would be happy to come back to the village and develop the village. So, one person's campaign of village tour has been turned into a group of people's endeavor. Now, speaking of our plan, I was listening attentively just now to the report by General Secretary Xi Jinping, and that remarks injected endless power into me. My dream is to deliver better future to the kids living deep in the mountains, and I hope that those mountainous areas could be the highland of education. More importantly, I hope that there will be more support and care from different circles of lives in the society. Coming back, I will timely share the spirits and instructions of this Congress to our teachers and students, and we will execute the instructions accordingly. I would very much love to thank everyone for your concern and your help. In the future, I will continue to fight hard with my fellow teachers, and I would love to safeguard the dreams of the kids living deep in the mountains. And here, I sincerely call upon everyone to forget me as an example of carrying my mother to the campus. I am now just a common person and a common teacher living in the mountainous areas. Thank you. Next question, please.
请东方卫视记者提问。
From the Dragon TV. Thank you from the Dragon TV. My question goes to An Changming. From just one pine tree to 1 million mu of the artificial green forest, what's going to be the new plan for Sahanba to build a beautiful China? Thank you, the press. Sahanba Forest Farm has successfully won the Champions of the Earth and the Land Life Award by the United Nations. General Secretary Xi Jinping praised the Sahanba Forest Farm to be a vivid example of eco-civilization development. We were inspired and we felt the burden on us. In the report of the 20th National Congress of CPC, President Xi pointed out the importance of the establishment of a beautiful China, and we were encouraged. Our ancestors have solved the issue of Sahanba starting from scratch, and when it comes to us, we must pursue high-quality development. Now, we are creating intelligent forest farm, that is to build a file for every tree, recording the age, height, location, and growth status of every tree, with details. We must get complete idea about the information concerning 300 million trees in Sahanba. With fine and intelligent management, we will build beautiful Sahanba and lead the way of building a beautiful China. There is a slogan in our farm. It's nothing to enjoy the benefits given by the ancestors and living now for the descendants, and it's only talent to repay the ancestors and leave something for the generations to come. And that's what we are going to do, leaving something for the descendants to come with a vast land of greenness. After 60 years, there will be a big spectacle of the forest farm. I would love to thank this group of delegates. Thank you for your dedication. Thank you.
好，我们有请下一组党代表。
Next group of delegates, please.
好 好，我们请3位先做一个自我介绍。我们从洪家光代表开始，请。
Now, Mr. Hong, please.
大家好，我是
Hello
洪家光，
everyone, I'm Hong
是中国
Jiaguang.
航发的一名
I'm
工人。
an engineer
那我
of
的
the
团队呢，
Air
加工产
China
品呢，主要
of
是用
the
来精密
China
打磨战机发动
Aero
机心脏。
Engine Corporation,
那
and
可以
I'm
说
mainly
保证
I'm
飞
part
机
of
的
the
安全。
team to
多
develop
年来呢，
the
我在党的细心
engine
培养下，
for
从一名普
fighter
通的学徒
jets.
工，成
And
长为一
thanks to
名
the
大国工
party,
匠。
I've grown from an
大
ordinary
国工匠的匠
apprentice
心呢，
to
连
a
着共产党员的
craftsman
初心，
of
我也会
our
继续
country,
扎岗岗位，
and we
不断地
believe
提高工艺装备的
that
质量，
we will
为国产
continue
战机
to make
提
new
供强劲的中
improvement
国
and
心，
provide a
展
strong
现我们
Chinese
新时
heart
代产
for
业工人
domestic
科技爆活
fighter
的使命
plane
与担当。谢谢。
and contribute to building China
大家好，我叫
through
杨浪浪，
science
是
and
一名来
technology.
自重
Hello
庆市基
everyone,
础教育
I'm
战
Yang
线的
Lang
普通党
I'm
员。
a
我所在
grassroots
的
party
学校
member
名字叫
from
重庆市
Chongqing
人民
Basic
小学。
Education. My
习近
school
平总书记
is
在20
the
的报告里
Chongqing
提
People's
到，
Primary
我们要
School.
办好人民
General
满意的
Secretary
教
Xi
育，
mentioned
落实好
in
立
this
德树人的根本任务。
20th Party
那
Congress
我们
report
搞基
saying
础
that
教育当小
we
学
need
老师的
to
呀，
rely on
落实好立德树人的
education,
根本任务，最重要
especially
的工
primary
作就
education.
是要扣好孩子们身上的第一颗扣子。
This is our
那孩子
fundamental
人生的第一
task
颗扣子扣好了
to
呀，
build a strong
这
country.
孩子的一
We
生
need
就会
to
朴素、
help
工
the
整、端端
students
正正的
to
了。
fasten their
作为一
first
名
button,
从教
which
派
means to
30
help
年
them
的
to
一线的老
take the
师，
first
这
steps,
次能
be
够当
strong
选
and
为
solid
代
step.
表，在
And
庄严
as an
肃穆的人民
educator
大
in
会
this
堂
business,
聆
in
听
teaching
总书记的
for
报
more
告，
than 30
感觉
years,
到无
I
比
feel
的
honored
激动和
to be a
振奋。
delegate for
我
this
一定履行好职
Party
责和使命，
Congress,
绝不
and
辜
I
负党
will
的信任和嘱托。谢谢。
fulfill my duties and will
大
never
家好，我叫周
fail
雷，
the
是一名科研人员，
expectations and
从
trust
事
of the
量子
party.
通信
Thank
的
you.
研究和
My name
应
is
用工
Zhou
作。
Lei,
学
and
生
I'm
时
a
代，
scientific
我特别
researcher
仰慕某一
engaged
位
in
科学家，
research of
梦
application
想
of
自己也
quantum
能为国家
communication
的科技
technologies.
发展
When I
贡献
was
一
a
份力量。
student, I
过去这
was
10年，我实现了
very
这个
much
梦想。
impressed
我和
by
团
the
队
older
参与了
generation of
世界首
scientists
条
who
10
dreamed
公
that I
里
could be one of
及
them
量子保卫
one
通信
day.
京沪干线的建
So
设，参
I
与了全球
have
首颗
participated
量
in
子
the
科学实验卫星
construction of
墨子号的
the
研制，
world first
推动我
1,000
国
kilometer
量子
level
通信领
quantum
域从
secure
跟跑到
communication
领跑，
trunk, the
进入
Beijing
世
Shanghai
界第一
line,
梯队。
and also development
量
of
子通信专业性
Mozi,
强，
the
技术性
world's
强。
first
我们的工作就
scientific
是让量子
experimental
这些微
satellite.
观事物为我们所用，为
We
我们日常
will
生活
try
中的
to
信息
harness the
传递
power
保驾
of
护
a
航。
quantum
这10年，
to
我们建成了总长超过1万公里的量子通信地
be
面光
part
纤网
of our
络，并实现了与量子卫星的连接，
efforts to
构建
build
了一
China
张
into
天
a
地一体的
modern
量子通信网
and
络，向金
a
融、
modern
能源
country.
政务等领
And
域提
in
供
the
量子
past,
安全
we
服
have
务。除此
built
之
a
外，
fiber
我们也
network
推
with
出
total
了
length
解
of
决
more than
通话
10,000
邮
kilometers.
件安全等方面
And
的
we
产
have
品和
also
应用，
addressed
让老
the
百姓在日常
problems in
的生活
terms
和
of
工作当中也
telephone
用上量
security
子安
and
全
email
产品。
security, so that this kind of
党的2大
technology
胜利闭
has
幕，作
actually
为
been
科技领
applied
域
in
的党
people's
代
daily
表，
life.
深感使命
As a
光荣，
delegate
责
of
任
the
重大。
20th
今后我和团
Party
队会继
Congress
续
in the
追寻
field of
科技爆
science
活
and
的
technology,
梦想，
I feel
坚守在
responsible
量子科技创新的
to
一线，
continue
用更
to
领先、
pursue the
更
dreams
成
of
熟、
serving the
更
country
自主可
with
控的技
science
术，
and
为
technology,
国家
to
和社会
develop
的信息安
more
全贡献力
independent
量。谢
advanced
谢。
technologies and
好的，
contribute
谢谢
to
3
the
位。
development
下面
of
请各
the
位记
Chinese
者举
economy.
手提问。
Okay, thank you. Now the
请
floor is
广东
open
广播电
to
视台记者提问。
questions with Guangdong TV.
谢谢主持人。
Hello
广东
everyone.
广播电视台记者提问，我这个问题想问
My
杨浪浪代
question
表。
goes to
习近平
Ms.
总书记
Yang
在
Lang.
20大报告中强调，育人的根本在于立
In the
德。
20th
请问您对此有什么样的思考？谢谢。
20th Party Congress report, General Secretary pointed
总
out
书记在
that
报告里提到，
education is very important and it's a fundamental of the country and the people. So what is your take on that? Yes, in the report, General Secretary pointed out that to build the country into a strong country of education and technology is the key to China's development. I've been hearing the questions from the parents saying that how to make sure that the children do not stay behind, and how should we provide a starting line for the students. I couldn't help but ask myself, what is the starting line, and what kind of education would encourage and inspire the students to become better persons and citizens in the future. I want to share with you three key words. These are not new words. It takes time and energy for you to put them into practice. These keywords are curiosity, courage, and responsibility. Stay curious is the key to engine to the engine of innovation and inspiration, and also you need to be brave. You will be encountering many difficulties in the future, and in the face of them, do not be afraid and do not hide and do not give up easily. I think it's important to give children a certain sense of responsibilities. For example, they can carry their own school bags to start with. They will not affect their physical development, I can assure you. I think it's important for them to bear responsibility for now and bigger responsibilities in the future. So start with small things in daily life. I believe that this kind of starting line is important for the kids to develop. But I believe that it's not enough. Take my school, Chongqing People's Primary School, as an example. We were actually founded in 1946 at the foot of Taihang Mountain and then moved south to Chongqing with the army of Liu Shaoqi and Deng Xiaoping. And we believe that the most precious thing for us is the revolutionary education. Our kids are all very patriotic. Wherever you are, whatever they are doing, when they hear national anthem and see the national flag raising, they will be standing still and salute. I believe that the lesson of the revolutionary lesson is important for the kids, and you also need to practice the revolutionary spirits in your daily life. And this has to be part of the important part to the primary education. I believe that this revolutionary tradition must be carried through all of these schools and all different stages of education. And the party members should play a leading role in this, especially in the countryside, even the most remote mountainous areas. And we helped more than 100 rural schools. The longest time when we work in this rural school was in one of the primary schools, and it takes about 260 kilometers for us to walk during this whole task. I believe that education is very important, but in terms of education, it's all about details, it's all about the nuances. But it's an important part to the future of our country. As a grassroots educator and also a party delegate, I feel responsible to bring back the spirit of the 20th Party Congress and also bring the expectations of the General Secretaries to my colleagues and the children. And I think we need to work harder to fulfill the sacred mission of teaching and educating people and make new progress in the future and realize our biggest value as an educator.
请继续提问。
Next question, please.
请工人日报记者提问。
With the Workers' Daily.
谢谢主持人，工人日报记者提问。我的问题呢是提给洪家光代表的。我们都知道呢，航空发动机呢是衡量一个国家综合国力的重要标准之一。您呢一直在发动机的工艺装备制造上呢有攀高峰。那么您是如何看待大国工匠在创新里的表率作用的？
What role does craftsmen play in terms of the marching towards the innovative country? Thank you. We know that the engine is the heart of a fighter jet. It contains tens of thousands of parts. A small error can cause serious consequences. So there are more than 1,000 blades that has to be perfectly attached to the disc. In order to improve the accuracy of the blade, it takes 5 years and more than 1,000 tests to overcome all of the technical difficulties, and finally we are able to develop this highly precise roller tool, which has improved the accuracy for the grinding accuracy of the blades. Last summer, I had the honor to participate in the party's centenary celebration. I saw that a lot of fighter jets flew over the square, and I was so excited. It seems that my heartbeat is also at the same frequency with the honing with the fighter jet, because these engines use our technologies to ensure the safety and security of the product. I believe that I'm only an ordinary worker, but I can also make wonders in my post. I think it's a great inspiration to me. After the separation, we attended another important mission in terms of equipment manufacture, and takes us about a year to finish this whole task. We still focus on details and accuracy, and successfully improve our efficiency production by 4 times. General Secretary Xi Jinping pointed out that it's important for technicians to be part of this process of national rejuvenation. And I believe that this craftsmanship, to me, cannot only light up myself, but also can inspire and drive more people to participate in. We need to make concerted efforts to contribute to the revitalization of northeast China, and especially the old industrial zones, and continue to work hard to realize our dreams. Thank you very much. We are all very impressed by the revolutionary traditions as well as the craftsmanship. These are commitment by the party members. Thank you. Thank you all.
好，我们请上下一组党代表，有请。
Next group of party members, please.
好，我们请4位先做一个自我介绍。
There are 4 delegates in this group.
开始，请。
Delegate Zhou Haijiang.
大家好。
Hello everyone, my name is Zhou Haijiang. I come from Hongdou Group in Wuxi, Jiangsu Province. Hongdou Group used to be just a small manual workshop. Now it grows into the top 100 of private enterprises in China, especially in the last 1 decade. Hongdou Group has been enlarged from 35 billion to 77 billion in terms of the revenues. That's doubling the previous performance. And also we contributed to 6.4 billion taxation. We created over 100,000 jobs opportunities. As to myself, I've been appointed as the delegate for 4 times as a private entrepreneur. I fully can feel the concern and care from the party and the country towards private enterprises and entrepreneurs. In the future, we will make more efforts and work towards the first-rate enterprise to repay our country and society. Thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Li Guozhang. I am the party secretary and president of Hingfa Group in Hubei Province. We are a fine chemical enterprise along the Yangtze River. On April the 24th, 2018, General Secretary Xi Jinping inspected Hubei. His first stop was our company, and he specified his requirements as to scientific development and sustainable development, and emphasized that we must go all out to protect the mother river, Yangtze River. And we will bear that in mind and take actions. We took tough decisions and demolished 32 sets of equipment operational along the Yangtze River. Of course, we were painful because they were very valuable, but for Yangtze River protection, that's worthwhile. And we also returned 950 meters long of coastal lines, all for the draining of the Yangtze River. We blocked all the draining exits and invested 1.2 billion to establish the sewage recycling equipment so that no 1 drop of sewage will flow back to the Yangtze River. We've went through the growing pains to conquer the constraints caused by the chemical industry to Yangtze River. We resorted to scientific innovation and green transformation. We also found new growth points and supported the localization of chips with our raw materials, filling the blank in China. That's about our investment of 5.3 billion of the microelectronic materials. Last year, we set up the Three Gorges Lab, specializing in the rare chemical materials. We are now also developing the black phosphorus products, selling the chemicals at a price of precious metals. So we welcome you to tour around Yangtze River and our plant. It's all clear waters and green mountains. Today, the 20th National Congress successfully came to a close, and in the report, we will continue to implement the instructions of green development and technological innovation. And especially in terms of new materials, we will step up our inputs so that we can become a world-class chemical industry. And we would love to contribute to the world-class chemical industry development. Thank you, Delegate Li Guozhang. You brought us to the Yangtze River with your introduction of green development of Yangtze River. The next one is Zhang Yan. Hello everyone, my name is Zhang Yan. I come from Sichuan Opera Troupe. Speaking of Sichuan Opera, we are impressed by face changing. But instead, Sichuan Opera is a very rich and complete system of performance involving 5 vocal tunes. It's one of the first intangible cultural heritages in China, and it's undoubtedly the culture treasure. Now, for some time, traditional operas are plagued by revitalization and winning people's hearts, and the party and the country put high premium on that, especially since the 18th National Congress, with a series of policies in order to develop the traditional culture in inheritance. And we have created more traditional operas. Many previous generations of artists have done a lot so that the traditional culture can be shared more on a wider basis. Next, Shi Jingtong. Hello everyone, my name is Shi Jingtong. I come from Shibadong village as the party secretary in Hunan province, and we are a good example of precise poverty alleviation, which has delivered transformation to Shibadong village. To share with you one good news, now those youngsters of age in our village have found their partners, and many youngsters have come back to Shibadong village from Shanghai and Zhejiang. Some of them choose to be the tour guides, some as cagers in the village, and some others set up their own business. Now Shibadong village is growing more dynamic. Before I came to Beijing these days, 1,000 mu of kiwi has been all sold out. That alone is expected to deliver 1,200 RMB of revenue per capita. Welcome to Shibadong village to look at our new appearance and the happy lives led by the people. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, now the floor is open to questions. From Tanzania.
Thank you. Tanzanian Ephraim Bahem. I work with the Mwananchi Communications Limited. My question is, there is the notion that in China the development of enterprises are closely associated with the CPC. I want to know how Mr. Joe responds to that. And in addition to that, maybe if you can tell us how does the Chinese government promote private investment? Thank you.
有观点认为，在中国，企业发展与中国共产党紧密相连。请问周代表怎么看？中国政府在促进民间投资方面有何举措？
谢谢这位外国朋友。如果朋友们到我们宏德集团工厂去走一走的话。
Thank you for the question. And if you visit Hongdou Group, I think the demonstration post as the party members post will firstly come into view. And among our management, 90% are party members. So I was asked frequently, how do you develop Hongdou Group from a small workshop to be the first 100 private enterprises in China? What's your secret? I said I had no secret. I just give full play to the pioneering role of the CPC party members and the stronghold role of the party organization. And also, we have solidly taken some steps to implement the principles and policies of the party and the country. Those are our biggest opportunities. And when we grew stronger, we could better serve the national development concepts and policies, which are our due responsibilities and obligations. To share with you two examples, first of all, we echo the call of BRI initiative by working together with Cambodia. We co-established the Sihanoukville Special Zone. In that park, with an area of 11 square kilometers, we have invited in 170 enterprises from China, Europe, the US, and ASEAN countries. We have created almost 30,000 job posts, and the employees' revenues have been up from less than $300 per year to $300 per month. Their cottages have been transformed into brick houses. Some employees have bought motorcades and cars and are living a well-off life. So they spoke very highly of this special park. They said that this park is their golden ball because it has driven the local economic development. We also have set up a team of volunteers. We built parks, donated to schools, and offered free counseling services, which are very well welcomed locally. So that's a very good example and template for China and Cambodia cooperation. To give you another example, we hope to be deeply involved in high-quality growth to better serve the national development outlook. If you take a tour in our plants, I think your traditional idea about the apparel manufacturing industry will be turned. Because from sorting to tailoring to production, all the steps could be accomplished by AI, and efficiency has been boosted by over 32%. If you tour around the smart factory of the sportswear, from giving orders to production to delivery, the whole process takes only 48 hours. That's a great improvement of our competitiveness. So, thanks to the policy dividends added by intelligence and greening technologies, we have benefited. Even in face of many uncertainties like the global economic downturn, we can still maintain steady and sound development. That's why we have the confidence and capability, and we are never afraid of hardships. The report of the 20th National Congress is motivating, and in the future we will continue to implement the comprehensive and new development concepts and dig deeper into the real economy. I believe that all the private enterprises will surely make greater and due contributions to high-quality growth. Thank you.
好的，谢谢，请继续提问。
Next question, please.
请湖南省花园县融媒体中心记者提问。
Let's give the floor to Hualien County Convergence Media in Hunan Province.
好的，谢谢主持人。
Thank you.
施金聪代表您好，我是湖南省江西州花园县融媒体中心的记者。
I am a reporter from the Convergence Media of Hualien
到
County.
18洞村采访。
I've interviewed in Shibadong Village before, and I witnessed in person the great changes in Shibadong Village. President Xi Jinping has mentioned in the 20th National Congress report that village rejuvenation and the priority to agriculture and rural areas will help to consolidate the achievements of poverty alleviation. So my question is, in that endeavor, what's the plan of Shibadong Village as to the village rejuvenation? Thank you. First of all, I would love to thank the press for your concern of Shibadong Village. As to how will Shibadong Village consolidate the achievements of poverty alleviation and restart the village rejuvenation journey, I think industry comes first. As is known to all, kiwis produced in Shibadong Village, and we can also offer the oil seeds, Miao ethnic embroidery, spring water, and so on. But those industries are not separated in their development. Instead, we encourage integrated development of the three industries. And we are now creating three colors village industries, referring to red color, green color, and ancient colors. Shibadong Village is also the communication base of poverty alleviation campaign in China. We endeavor to build a red landmark here in our village in this new era. Through studies and communication, we will tell the red stories. In addition, Shibadong village boasts high mountains, canyons, waterfalls, and karst caves. We would tap into those special natural advantages and establish a rural complex by availing of the green resources. Besides, Shibadong village is also the residence of the minority groups, for example, Miao ethnic group with rich cultural background and ethnic customs. So we will integrate cultural and tourism industries and exhibit the ancient culture. Now, the local people in Shibadong village are living a better life, just like the sesame flowering successively higher. The village revenue has been boosted to 3.8 million RMB yuan this year, according to the estimate. And before, the poverty alleviation per capita income was only 1,668, but now it's expected to be 23,000. And that's thanks to the efforts made by the party and the General Secretary that people can live such a happy life. And I'm convinced that Shibadong village will only be better on the journey of modernization in rural areas. Thank you. We see the Eastern entrepreneur and the award winner in the West and the opera performer, and also the contributor in the front line to the Yangtze River protection. With your introduction, we have learned that there are many delightful changes happening in the piece of land in China. Thank you all.
好，我们有请下一组党代表。
Our next group of delegates, please.
好，我们请这一组的党代表先做一个自我介绍，请杨艳峰代表先开始。
First, 杨艳峰。
大家好，
Hello
我叫杨艳峰，
my name is Yang
来
Yan
自
Feng.
宁夏回族自治区
I'm a，
是一名公交车
bus
驾驶
driver from
员。
Ningxia Huiyan Tom's
我的家
region.
乡有个闽宁镇，
In
它是
my
习近
hometown,
平
there's
总
a
书
town
记
called
20多年前
Ningning
亲自提议并命名的移民
which
镇。
was actually
它
named
是
by
银川
General
的一个移
Secretary
民小
Xi
镇。
Jinping as an
过去
important
镇里没有
immigrant
公交车，老
town.
百姓想
In
进
the past, we
城
do not
主
have
要靠自
access
行
to
车。
bus service, and
随
you
着
have to
城乡一
rely
体化的推
on
进，2019
bicycles if you
年
want to go to the
镇里
cities.
通上了
But
公
with
交
the
车，
development
第一辆
of
公交车是我开过去
urbanization,
的，让我
and
特别的骄
we
傲。
have constructed
现
the
如今，
first bus
镇里
line,
已经
and
匆匆通上
I
了公
was
交
the
车，
first bus
老
driver.
百
I
姓
was so
进
proud.
城、务工、上
And
学、购物
the
更
bus
方便
lines have
了。
connected people,
感谢
and now they have
党和国家
they
的好
can take
政
the
策，
buses to go to
让闽宁
work,
镇的老百姓
to go
过
to
上了幸
hospitals,
福的
and
生
to go
活。
to shopping. And their life have become more convenient, and their life is surely turning for the better. I've been driving buses for more than 20 years. I spend almost more than half of my day on the bus. I consider it my second home, and the passengers my family.
为了能使这个家变得更加亲
There
近、更亲
is
切，
nothing I can't do
我在
to
我的公
make
交
this
车上增
family
添了便民箱
more、
晕车药、速效救心
warmer,
丸、
and
创
I
可贴等
prepare
物品。
this
用
medical
心、
box
用情、
with the
用
motion
力地
sickness
服务好每
medicine
一位乘
and
客。
painkillers and other
我常常想，职
drugs
业不分贵
and
贱，
that
只要
are
踏踏
commonly
实实
used.
去干，
And I believe
把
that
工
as
作
long
当
as I
事业
work
干，
in
就
a
一定能在
down-to-earth
平凡的
manner,
岗位上
I-
做出不平凡的贡
although
献。
I'm only a bus
工作
driver,
中
I，can
只要
still
我
make
们大
wonders in
家
my
心
post.
往一处想，
As long
劲
as
往一处
we
使，
form a synergy
日
and
子
work
就会
toward the
越
same
来越
direction,
火。
our life will surely
习近平
be
总书记说，
becoming better
社会
and
主
more
义是
well off in
干
the
出来
future.
的，
General Secretary
新
Xi
时代是
mentioned that
奋
you
斗
need
出
to
来的，
rely
那
on
么幸福的公
solid
交
and
就是
hard
开出
work
来的。谢谢大家。
to make our life better, and I believe that my work as a
大家
bus
好，
driver
我
can
叫宋学
also
文，是名
contribute
快
to
递
the
小哥。
well-being
大
and
家是不是
welfare
没
of
有想
people's
到，我一
life.
名快递小哥，
Hello
我们的
everyone,
党代
I'm
表。
Song Juwen.
我
I'm
们这个群
actually
体
a
在全国有
delivery
近400
boy
万人。
and delivery
我
man.
这次非常荣幸的
Probably you
成
will
为
not think of
党
as
的
a
28代表。
delivery man. I can also
这不
become
仅是
a
我个人的
party
荣誉，
delegate.
也
This
更
is
是我
not
们快
only
递
my
行业的荣
personal
誉。
honor, but also an
这
honor of
这
the
足以证明，在我们这
the
个时
fast
代，
delivery
任何人只
industry.
要努力，不怕吃苦，
I
就
believe
能在
that no
普通
matter
的
who
岗位
you
上
are
发
and
光
what
发热，
job that
就能
you
创造美好生
take,
活。
as long as
总
you
书
work
记曾
hard,
经
you
说，
can make
快递
life
小
more
哥
beautiful
像
in
勤劳
your
的小
own
蜜蜂，
position. And
是
General
最辛
Secretary
勤的
once
劳动者。
said and
这句话
compare
一
us
直温暖着我们快递
to
小
the
哥的心，
hardworking
也让我们工
bees,
作更
and
有了
I
干
believe
劲。
that's a
我
great
们一定会
metaphor
把
for
每一单
us.
快递送
We
好，谢
believe
谢。
that it's our job to to deliver every packages to its destination. Hello everyone. My name is Qi Hufang, and I'm an ecological protector in Qinghai Lake. And in those beautiful lakes, there is one type of fish called the naked carp. And it has become a endangered species for many years, and through our work in the past years, now the amount of the carp has exceeded 100,000 tons, an increase of 42 times. And in the past 10 years, we have built the Senjiangyuan National Park, which is the highest elevated and the largest air protection and natural reserve in China. And we can witness the improvement of the ecological environment in Qinghai. And we believe that with the convocation of the 20th National Congress of the CPC, our country will become better and more ecological friendly. And we will also be building the Qilianshan Mountain National Park and the Qinghai Lake National Park in the future to create brighter futures. And you're all welcome to come to the beautiful Qinghai to visit. Thank you. Hello everyone, my name is Li Shaojie. I'm with the 19th Bureau of the China Railway. I'm also a railway constructor. Now it only takes less than 5 seconds for a train to come across the last 173 meters of the Malin Tunnel, but it took us more than 6 years to get through the 173 meters, because even 1 meter would mean the collapsing or possible other natural disasters. It's like drilling a hole in tofu. Many foreign experts came to the scene to the inspection and then tell us that this is mission impossible. But in the end, we rely on ourselves to overcome this major problem and technical challenges in the world. It took us 6 years to get through the 173 meters. Some people even call me the Yugong of the new era, but I believe that as a party member, this is my responsibility to do my job well. And this time I have this opportunity to come to Beijing to listen to General Secretary Xi's report in the 20th National Congress. And I feel greatly honored and inspired and will continue to drive to build China into a strong power in transportation. Now only one question is allowed. Now a reporter from Xinhua News Agency.
谢谢主持人，我是新华社记者，想问一下宋学文代表，作为一名快递小哥，这10年您感受到最大的变化是什么？您认为当代年轻人应当如何实现自我？谢谢。
我感受这10年最大的变化有2个方面吧。第一，这10年快递业的飞速发展，给大家的生活带来了很多的便利，大家的网络的需求更多样化，同时对快递服务品质的要求更高。
will have higher demand in terms of fast delivery. And also the second impression is that as a delivery man, I feel more respected. When I first started to become a delivery man, I would have to go to a lot of places in one day and walk a long distance. But currently, we believe that the goods that I deliver cover all aspects of life, and the customers will also trust us more. I think one thing that impressed me the most is that one of the customers actually gave the key to his storage to me. This key is to a warehouse worth tens of millions of dollars of commodities. And I felt highly responsible, and I woke up that morning really early to check out the situation at the warehouse. But I feel that I have the sense of being trusted. And also, our income is increasing, and our welfare benefits is also improving. Many of my colleagues bought their own apartment at home, and I also settled down in Beijing as well. and the government actually gives a lot of attention to our salary and our payment as well as our benefits. So we feel very protected and warmed. And second, I believe that we should do every little thing well in life in order to make a difference. My hometown people, my family members tell me that you need to be a good person and good party member, and so that every day I try my best to do my job well and to deliver every package to its designated destination. And I think it's not only my responsibility to deliver the package, but also to provide the best services to the customers as well. As a common delivery man, and I believe that I can also make a difference in my own position. Thank you all. You are all grassroots workers, and I feel very impressed by your speeches and answers. You are grassroots party members and outstanding representatives of the CPC. Thank you.
好，我们有请最后一组党代表。
Now let's invite the last group of delegates.
好，我们请4位先做一个自我介绍，请刘丽代表先开始。
Madam Liu Li.
大家好，我叫刘丽，
Hello everyone, my name is
是大
Liu
庆
Li.
油田的
I
一
am
名
an oil
石油工
worker
人
in Daqing oil
参加
field.
工作29年来，
I've been
在
working
党
for
组织的关
29
怀培
years
养下，
and with
在
the
大庆
care
精
and
神、铁人
cultivation
精
of
神
the
激励下，
CPC and
我坚
with
持
the
就要当个
inspiration
好
by
工人的
the
初心，
Iron Man spirit
潜
and
心
Daqing
钻研，
spirit, I
累计
insisted
研
on
发技
being
术
a
革
good
新
oil
成果
worker.
200余项，
I dived into
获
my
得国家
researches
及
and
省部
has
级
won
奖项
200
38项。
technological
从一名采油
innovation
女工
results
成长为
and
大国工
38
匠，
national and
全国
provincial
劳
level
动模范。
awards. So I grew from
作为
just
一
an
名
oil
基
worker
层一
to
线
be
的
the
石油
great
工人，能够
country
参加党的
craftsman
20大，
and
是
national
所
model
有
worker
石油人的
award
光荣。
winner. And as a
我深深地感
first-line
受到
oil worker
咱们
to
工
be
人
here
有力
in
量
the
的使命感
20th National
和
Congress,
我
that's
当
the
个石
glory
油
for
工
all
人
oil
多荣
people.
耀的
And I
自
deeply
豪感。
feel the
谢
mission
谢。
on us oil workers and the pride as
大
an
家好
oil worker.
我叫张新奇
Hello everyone,
来自
my
陕西
name
西
is
安
Zhang Xinqing.
是中
I
国
come
兵器
from
西北工业
Xi'an of
集团的一
Shanxi
名前
province.
工。
I am a bench
我的前
worker
工台
from China
特殊
North
是
Industries
做
Group.
高精度测
My
量工
vice
具，
bench is quite special.
产品虽
It's
小
to produce
却
a
服务
high
以大块头
accuracy
的
measurement
军事
instrument. Even though the products are small,
为了
but we
在制作
serve
两地时
the big-sized
更加
military
精细
equipment
稳定。
to produce
我曾在
more
3000多个鸡蛋
steady
上练习钻孔。
measurement
精准地钻
instruments,
测弹
I
壳
used
弹
to
膜
practice drilling on 3,000 eggs. I
操作精
could
度是
precisely
1/1000
drill through
毫
the
米，
egg
相当于
shells,
一根头
but
发
the
丝的
membranes remained
60分之一。
intact. And the precision of my
精度细微，
operation could
去
be
把关着
1
活着重器。
per 1,000 mm.
当
That's
我
about
看到我
1/60th
们
of
生
one
产
hair.
装备
The
在
subtlety
93月
matters to the
京中
national
新中国成立
instruments.
70周
When I
年
saw
大
that
会上，
the equipment
市场
produced
阅
by
报
us
观礼台
were
接受
reviewed
党和国家
by the
人
reviewing
民
stand
检阅的
on the
时候，
occasions of the September 3rd
幸福
military parade and the
自豪感
70th
油然而生。
anniversary of commemoration of the
这次
founding
能
of
光荣
PRC.
当选党代表，
Happiness,
对我是一个
joy,
更大
and
的激励
pride。
我将
arose
贯彻
spontaneously.
落实
To be a
党的
delegate
20
in
大
the
精神，
National
为
Congress,
国
that's a
防
great
科技的
encouragement, and I
现代
will
化
take the
建设
lead to
贡
implement
献
the
自
spirits
己
of the 20th
全部的
National
力量。
Congress and
谢谢。
contribute to the modernization of national defense
大家好，
technologies.
我叫彭秋香，
Hello
是
everyone, my name
广
is
东茂
Peng
名三
Qiuxiang,
区基层法院
and
的
I
一名
am
法官。
a civil
可
court
能在大
judge
家的印
from
象中，我
Maomingshan
们法官
district
都
of
是坐在
Guangdong
审判
province.
台上的。
Maybe in your
但是
impression,
在
we
现实
judges
中，
all sit
我
on
们是常
trials,
年奔
but
走
in
在田
reality,
间地
we
头。
spend a lot of
有时
time
候
in the
为
field.
了调解一个小
Sometimes to
纠
just
纷，
mediate
就得
one
先
small
翻两个大
dispute, we
山。
may have to climb
为
over
了
two
送达一份法
mountains.
律文书，
And to deliver
就得
one
先花半天的时
judgment,
间
we
在
may
路上。
spend half a day on
作
the
为一
road.
名基层的党
As
代
a
表，
representative
我将继
and a
续奔走在
delegate
信义
on
的
behalf
山
of the
路上，
grassroots
以
level,
司法的
I will
力量、
continue to
温度，
march
让
on
人
the
们群
road
众确实感
in
受到
order to
公平
deliver
正义
warmth and
就
power
在
of
身边。
justice, so
谢
that
谢。
the common people can feel that justice and fairness are just
大家好，
around us.
我叫
Thank
张
you.
立明，来自
Hello everyone, my
国家
name
电
is
网，
Zhang Liming.
我
I
是配
come
电
from
小时班
State
的
Grid.
班长。
I am a
我的工
monitor
作呢
of
可以说
the
是叫
power
电力而
distribution, rescue team. My work could be said as the ambulance of power grid, because every rescue worker is just like the general medical practitioner. In order to minimize blackout and deliver better power experience, me and my team has been doing some innovative researches. We have won 200 patents and developed the power distribution robots applied in 20 provinces. Here as a delegate, I'm feeling the faith in me, and that's a huge responsibility. And together with all the power workers, we will continue to charge your beautiful life and empower our beautiful China. Thank you. And now the floor is open to questions and answers from CGTN.
谢谢主持人。总台 CGTN 记者，我想请问刘丽代表，
The question is
能
from
源安全
CGTN, and
全
my
球关注，
question
而大
goes to
庆
Liu
一直
Li.
是中国重
Energy
要的能
security is
源
a
产
global
区。
concern.
跨越
Daqing
了
oil
半个
field
多
is
世
an
纪，
important
大
energy
庆是不
production
是
area
老
in
了？还
China.
能不能稳
After
定产
half
油，
a
甚至核
century,
实
is
供
Daqing
补
oil
给，一
field
直是
growing
国
old?
际关
Can
心的
it
问题。
steadily
那
produce
您可以
oil?
和
And
我们
when will
讲
it
讲
be
那里
depleted?
的
That's
发
a
展
global
情况。
concern.
谢谢。
Could you share with us about the local condition?
感谢这位
Thank
记者
you.
的提问。
Thank you for those
大家十
questions.
分关心
I know
大
that
庆油
everyone
田的
has
发
been
展。
very concerned
也
about
有
the
很多人
Daqing
问过
oil
我，
field
大庆
development.
还有
I
多
was
少油，
approached
还
by
能开
many
采多
people
少年？
asking me about how much oil
今
is
天
left
就
in
借
Daqing
这个
oil
机会，
field and how
我
many
十分
years
荣
can it
幸的
sustain.
代表大庆石
Today,
油
I'm
人告
honored
诉大
to
家，
answer those
今
questions
天
on
的大
behalf
庆
of
已经
all
从
oil
过
men
去的
in
一油
Daqing.
大变成油气
Now,
并
Daqing oil field
同
has
时
changed
从
from the
传统
previous
能
oil
源向
dominance
新
to
能
the
源领
combination
域
of
迈
oil
进，
and gas
从
development,
国内
and
走
it
向了
has been
国外。
marching toward new
目
energy
前
area
依
from
然保
traditional
持着
energy,
旺盛的
and
生
it has
机和
gone
活力，
globally. It
正
has
满
gone
怀
global
信心，
gradually,
朝着
but now
建设
we
百年油
maintain the
田的目
vitality
标
and
前进。
dynamism, and we are now
关
forging
于如
ahead
何实现
towards the
目标，
goal of
在我
building
看来，
a
新时代
one-century-old
的石
oil
油人
field with
首先
confidence.
要做到
As
的
to how
就
to
是
hit
传
that
承，
goal, the first thing to do
为
is
国分忧，
inheritance.
为
We
民
will
族争
share the
气。
burden
有
and
条件要
win
上，
credit
没有
for
条
the
件创
nation.
造条件也
With
要
or
上。
without conditions, we
大
have to
庆精
step up.
神、铁人
The
精神
Daqing
已经
spirit
刻
and
印
Iron
在
Man
我们
spirit
石油
are
工人的基因
imprinted
里，
in our
流淌
genes
在我们的
and
血液中。
our blood.
我生在大庆，
I was
长在
born
油
in
田。
Daqing, and I grew
我的
up
父
in
亲
the oil
和铁
field.
人王金喜
My
一
father
样，是大庆油田
was
的第
just
一
like
批
Wang
创业
Jingxi,
者
the。Iron Man.
父
He
亲
was
经
one
常
of the
跟我
first
说，
batch of
要学铁
entrepreneurs
人，
in
做
Daqing
铁
oil
人，
field.
当个
According
好
to
工
him,
人。
I must learn from the Iron Man
父亲
and
当
be
上
an
了
Iron Man
黑龙江
myself
省
and
的
a
劳
good
动模
oil
范。
worker. My
我
father was
成为了
selected
全
the
国劳动模
Heilongjiang
范。
provincial
现在
model
又
worker,
光荣
and I
地当
became
选
a
为党
national
代表。
model.
今天
Now
我代表
I
石
am
油工
honored to
人
be
站
the
在这里，
delegate.
我
On
相
behalf
信
of all oil
父辈
workers
们一
here,
定
I
十分自
believe
豪。
my previous generation must be
新时
very
代的
proud
石油
of me
工人还
standing
要
here.
不断创新。
The oil
60
workers
多
in
年
this new
前，
era
光是靠地层压
have
力，
to
我们
continue
大庆油田
innovation.
的石油
6
就
decades
很
ago,
容易喷涌而
just
出。
because of the formation
如
pressure,
今开
the
采难
oil
度越来
could
越大，
easily
必
gush
须通
out
过科
here
技
and
创
there
新才能实
in the
现突
Daqing
破。
oil field. But now
大
it's
庆油
growing
田创
harder.
新发
We
展的
have to
石油
rely
勘探
on
理论和
technological
技术，
innovation to have
取得
breakthroughs.
科技成
The
果
oil
11000
exploration and
多项，
development
先后
theories and
3次
technologies
获得
in
国家
Daqing
科
oil
技进步
field
特等
have
奖。
won
沙岩油田的开
11,000
采水平始终
technological
保持国
achievements
际领
and
先，
3
这是
special
我们大
prizes
庆油田
of
长
National
盛不衰的
Scientific
秘
and
诀。
Technological Progress Award.
我牵头
The
成立了琉
sandstone
璃
oil
创新
field
工作
development
室，
level has been
带
world
领我
leading,
的同事
and
们
that's the
组建
secret of
攻
the
关团队，
flourishing Daqing
针
oil
对生
field.
产实
I
际
took
问
the
题
lead to
开展技
establish
术创
a
新。
workshop.
我
Together
们
with
经过
my
200多
colleagues,
次
we
实
made
验发明
breakthroughs.
的抽油
With
机井稀释
200
喷喷盒，
experiments, we
不仅使
developed
操作
the
时间
packing
从
box
40分
for
钟
the
变为
pump
10
to
分钟，
well,
开
and
始
that
煤油
could
井
shorten
每
the
天就可以
operational
节
time
电
from
10
40
度。
minutes to 10 minutes and save 11 degrees of electricity per day per well. For such similar small steps toward innovation, we have 1,000 of them. We have created 120 million yuan of revenues, and there are 90 more such similar innovative workshops in Daqing oil field. As an oil worker in this new era, we have to bear in mind the instructions by General Secretary Xi Jinping and carry forward the Daqing spirit and IMF spirit and build a century-old oil field. And we will step up the oil and gas exploration so that we can cling to energy security. With our actual deeds, we will contribute more to the nation's energy security and building a modern socialist country in all respects in the oil sector. Next question, please.
请法制日报记者提问。
Jurisprudence Daily.
谢谢主持人。法制日报法制网记者提问：请问
My question goes to Peng Qiuxiang. General Secretary Xi Jinping emphasized in the report of the 20th National Congress that we must make efforts so that our common people can have access to fairness and justice in every judicial case. How can the grassroots mountain area court implement that call? Thank you for the question, and I would love to take that question as a practitioner of the grassroots level court. I have 18 years of experience of working in the grassroots level court trials. I have endured a lot of hardships. For example, in the typhoon days, to deliver those rejected response materials to the parties, I was drenched. And to be honest, I felt some grievances before, and I came from the rural areas, so I could relate how eager were those people living in the remote mountainous areas for convenient and efficient judicial services. And I could never forget those longing eyes of those civilians in the mountainous areas. In order to minimize the errands by the civilians, in Guangdong Maoming, we established convenient judicial service centers covering 136 villages and townships. Previously, the people from mountainous areas may spend 3 to 4 hours on the road in order to go to our courts. Now, they could choose to go to the remote services of the People's Court or judicial service centers just in front of their doorsteps for any litigation. That's very time-saving and cost-saving. To expedite some simple cases, in 2017, Xinyi Court has reformed the streamlining procedure. Compared to the urban areas, of course, the conditions in the rural areas were poor, and that makes it more difficult to expedite the case handling. But it matters to the interests of our civilians. So as a CPC member, I have to rise up to the challenges. Then I took my team around 20 townships in the city to get an idea about their needs and the features of the cases. With many pilot cases, we have taken many new methods, for example, the expedited judgment, simplified judgment documents, the delivery to the doorsteps, and electronic deliveries in order to meet the needs of different groups of people. And that has accelerated judicial reform in the mountainous areas. I remember that I used to handle a land compensation distribution dispute from the preparation to the signature of mediation statement. It took us only 2 hours, and the parties, when signing the statement, happily said to me that I thought it took us several months to handle this issue, but now it took me only 1 trip to solve that issue. And that sentence was very inspiring. Just now, the 20th National Congress came to a successful close, and in our future practices, we will continue to implement this stringent and just judicial services in order to add more spices to the acceleration of building a just and efficient and authoritative socialist judicial system, and every person can feel justice and fairness in every judicial case. And the last one question is allowed in the interest of time. From Jiangsu TV.
Hello
everyone, I come from Jiangsu TV. My question goes to Zhang Liming. You took your team to innovate 500 power-related technologies and has won 200 national patents. As a power sector worker, why do you attach so much importance to innovation? Thank you for the question. Of course, I'm lucky, because in this era we respect knowledge, talents, and innovation and labor, so that the first-line blue-collar workers have the confidence and passion to dive into innovative undertakings. Take me as an example. Hotline work is very dangerous and arduous task. I've always been thinking about the replacement by robots. There have been a lot of such explorations overseas. They use the insulative hydraulic mechanical arms added by the remote control. But for hydraulic mechanical arms, they are very heavy themselves with the lacking of precision, so they haven't been applied on a wide basis. And then it hit me, why about using the electric arms? So with the support of the State Grade and Tianjin Municipal Party Committee and People's Government, I tapped into my experience of hotline work to conquer the difficulty of the mechanical arm insulation under 10,000 volts of pressure and the difficulty of electromagnetic interference. We have developed automatic power distribution robots in a hotline mode, and that's being disseminated in 20 provinces and replaced 17,000 manual work. It's touching that in 2019, General Secretary Xi Jinping visited Tianjin, and I reported to him about our power distribution robots, generation number 2. And General Secretary Xi was very happy about it and spoke highly of our innovation, saying that experience is truly the best teacher. He said, here I quote, "That's a very good job, and we must ensure the safety of the first-line workers." That word was very impressive to me. As long as we can ensure safety, then innovation is the way forward, and serving the people is the way for the innovation. Now we are contributing with the charging pole introduced to communities in 20 related projects. So with technological innovation, we are solving management pain points. For example, we are offering the movable and sharing charging poles